Hi, I'm Neva Heason. I'm the Private Destinations Manager at Royal Caribbean.
Can you talk a little bit about your background when it comes to water parks?
Yeah, certainly. I actually pretty much was raised in a water park. My first job was 14 years old working park services at Wild Island Family Adventure Park in Sparks, Nevada. Claim it. Worked through all the different roles and operations, did it through college. I got a degree in international business and decided to see the world. Got a job in Dubai at Wild Wadi Water Park and worked several different roles there, including business excellence, revenue operations, where I ran retail, admissions, and food and beverage. So basically, I've been doing that almost my entire life.
How have you seen the role of technology create things like right here behind you?
I mean, when these rides are created, they're actually 3D modeled, and we go through a lot of different tests to see, how they're going to stand up in wind. So in a park like this, for instance, where we're in the middle of an island in the Bahamas, we have to make sure that this is going to stay if there's any kind of, turbulent weather, or if we are trying to build the tallest structure in North America, we have to do a lot of engineering to make sure that it's all going to be sustainable before we even put a bolt and steel to the ground.
How does it work? Because I understand this one was originally going to be 120 feet,
Yes.
And you guys were able to push it higher.
Yeah, so we work with a lot of really great partners. They were originally saying, oh, it's only 120 feet. This is going to be as big as we can get it. And we really sat around, pushed them to the envelope to try to innovate. You'll see like our tower has a lot of different bracing and things that you're not going to see in other parks, and that's just because we wanted it to be taller and we wanted to be the best and the showcase of North America.
And people can see behind you there's a wind here.
Mm-hmm.
How does that impact what you guys are doing when you're dealing with these heights?
Certainly, I mean, like I said, the bracing and the cross beams that we have to put in is actually rated for a Category 5 hurricane. So, that itself, I mean, the partners that we worked with were actually really excited with the challenge to try to make that a sustainable and safe structure in an environment like this where we could have some turbulent weather.
What kind of speeds do people hit on this?
They can get up to like 13 meters per second, like super fast. We're doing ride timings, and guides can get down as fast as 27 seconds, 30 seconds on a ride that's actually that long. It's 626 feet long, actually, when it wraps around the coil, and 135 feet tall, which is amazing.
Can you talk a little about some of the technical challenges with the other rides you guys have built here?
Technical challenges. I think with the rides within the park, I think having something like a aquasphere and a boomerango connected together, when it's really a fusion ride that you don't normally see in other parks. Normally it's just the straight boomerango or a gravity ride. So trying to innovate and put those two types of rides together is really fun for our partners. Also from the maintenance standpoint, which is kind of geeky, but those rides need to be maintained and at a height. So we have to have a lot of equipment here so that we can get up to 180 feet. People like me, that's as tall as we need to go to get to maneuver around the different areas. People like me, we geek out on where we're going to put the anchors so that we can rappel down and be able to wax slides, check all of our reverse injectors and things that a lot of people don't think about when you're just putting up a ride, but there's a lot of maintaining that we have to do, and we have to plan for that.
When it comes to the ships themselves, what are your thoughts about what they can do now with water parks at sea?
Wow, I mean, Navigator is here today, and they actually have a Master Blaster, which is a roller coaster type of water attraction where it goes uphill rather than downhill. So we're fighting gravity on a ship, which is just unbelievable. So, being able to work with partners to bring those kind of attractions to an area where you would never see water parks has just been fantastic for our company, and something we're really proud of.
And how does that impact, considering so much is being done on the ships themselves, what you guys are doing here at these types of parks?
Yeah, I think it really stretches us. We couldn't have put up just a normal Master Blaster or a normal slide or, like we have on the ships. We have to go above and beyond, and we have to go tall. Because that's, they're already so high up on the ship that we really just need to, break those barriers and make them excited again.
How do you guys go about looking at what's already out there at other water parks to decide what you guys are doing
That
here?
is the funnest part. So again, we go to a lot of trade shows. We're IAPA members, the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. And we go to those shows, we check out the different types of rides that are out there, the ones that are winning awards, the parks that are best in class. And we actually visit a lot of parks. I got to ride at a bunch of different parks in Orlando, and obviously I have a lot of experience from the parks in Dubai that are some world-class attractions. So getting to put those together and say, okay, what do people really like? What's really stretching the envelope? What's new in the industry, which is kind of what we're seeing now, and being able to implement that here with the backing of Royal, who are very, very innovative and have really helped us find our dream and be able to succeed.
How do you feel like these types of parks impact the younger audience that Royal is trying to attract to a cruise ship?
I mean, our island is set up as chill and thrill, and the thrill is really for that younger millennials and below, to really get them to want to come here and be excited about coming here. I think that our company has done a great job of showcasing us on social media and showing something that's really attractive to them and something that they're going to want to come to see.
When it comes to the theme park and the water park business, it's always about what's new, what's next.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing that there's going to be future these, what does that have spinning in your heads?
I think, it's funny, I was just sitting back with our product development team, and we were sitting on YouTube looking at other attractions, looking at what's new. And I think as we continue to just geek out and get online and see all these new things and speak to people who are inventing rides, and I think that's probably the advantage that we have the most, is that we are IAPA members, we're partners, and we really reach out to find out what's that new thing and try to stretch the limits.